What is going on, everybody? It's Derrick.
And it's Doug. What's up?
And welcome to episode 47 of the Gaming and Chill podcast.
Yes.
You can't see it on camera, but over on my desk, I've got a little piece of paper that says, it's 47.
You do.
Because I think every week, I'm like, it's episode, what episode was it again?
Right?
So, yeah. Do anything fun this week?
I thought there was something I was going to mention that happened yesterday. I mean, EMS driver came in and said, it smells like vomit and bad decisions in the ER.
All right. You're like, thanks.
I mean, it's the ER on a Friday night. Of course it smells like vomit and bad decisions.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Also, I found out I'm really lazy.
Oh?
Alright, so I went to Kroger after work the other day.
Okay.
And
Well, first of all, that is heads in, that's way not lazy to go to Kroger.
alright, here's the thing. Like, I thought to myself, like, I took off my work uniform because I don't want to walk around after midnight in Louisville with a uniform that kind of, from a distance, looks like a cop.
No, I totally understand that. When I was security, I did the same thing.
And so, I mean, it wasn't a bad Kroger. It was just like the one up on the place, on the road with my work.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. I thought to myself, hey, I don't work tomorrow. I could totally buy a 6-pack of Budweiser. Like, hey, I can do that. And I thought to myself, that's a lot of work. Like, I have to walk over there. I have to buy it. I'm going to get carded. Then I go home. Then I have to deal with a glass bottle. That's just a lot of work.
Yeah,
And then I
you're
thought
right,
to
that is
myself,
lazy.
You know, I feel like I shouldn't ever be this lazy.
Right. What did I do this week? We had a meeting. I don't know if we had it this week or last week.
Right.
Man, that was a nightmare.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why is that?
My boss's boss was in there.
Ooh, that's never a good plan.
No, never. And just for the sake of things, I won't go into it. Just because, because then the bosses stepped out. So it's like, all right. And just after that meeting, just everybody was just like, oh.
I feel sick half day.
Right. No, it was at the end of the day. I was actually an hour and a half over because after that meeting, I stuck around and talked to the leadership. I was like, hey, okay, let's talk about the ways we can do things.
Yeah.
But so then this week we had 2 food days. So we all brought in food and everything. And
what'd you bring in?
I bring in sodas because I can bring 2 cases of soda every day.
Yeah.
I just buy like 6 cases of soda at one time.
Right.
I pop 2 in my bag, take them to work, and put them in my desk drawer.
Right.
So that way, in case a food day comes up that I completely forgot about or whatnot, I can bring soda.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone brings soda.
No. So I'm like, okay. Well, we had one on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I completely forgot about it, but I had 2 cases of soda at my desk.
Right.
So I show up, I bring 2 cases of soda. No one else brought soda. 40 people.
How many drinks?
2 12-packs.
Nice.
I was like, I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, no one else thought to bring a bottle of water, nothing? All right, I mean, I don't think we ended up running out because I always bring, like, I don't, for home, you buy, like, the Big K or Circle K or whatever.
Dude, no, I buy Tab.
The cola brand.
Cola brand. I drink Warm Tab.
Nice. But for food days and everything, I buy real, honest to God, Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite.
Squirt.
No. Never.
Never squirt.
Never squirt.
Nice water bottle, by the way.
Thank you. That's what everybody at work says too.
Dude, no,
They say it facetiously though.
Nice. By the way, he has a My Little Pony water bottle.
Those who aren't watching the
Which
live.
shirt do you want? The shirt that has my name, Zach, or Derrick's shirt?
Which Zach?
Zach Frazier.
Oh, nice. I imagine it's my shirt. 'Cause,
Probably.
I mean, you know.
I specifically wore the shirt, and here's why.
It's your shirt.
One, it's my shirt. Two, I'm going to a birthday party this afternoon,
Uh-huh.
and so I have business cards and our hashtag on the back.
Nice. Wink. Wink. What else did we do? We had another food day.
Suffer depression.
Yeah, well, that's all. There's always that.
He wants your shirt.
Oh, my wife bought it for me. I think from Hot Topic.
Probably.
You know, since we started live streaming, I think I've bought like way more shirts at, like Hot Topic and Target.
Just that way of conversation. Zach, have you played the new Breath of the Wild? And if you have you played the whatchamacall? The new expansion pass.
Yeah, that we'll be talking about more in the
Post show. Yeah,
because it's a little bit.
it's a little rough.
No, it's just a little.
No,
It's
I'm saying
not
like
a lot.
it's rough for me.
Yeah.
He has played it.
Good. What else did I do this week? I feel like there was something. Don't remember. Wasn't clearly apparently memorable enough.
Don't you get
Oh, was watching The Flash.
Okay.
Okay, how far are you into season 3?
Far enough.
Okay, you know Wally West asks Harrison Wells' his
Jesse
daughter,
Quick.
huh?
Jesse
Quick, to basically move into the universe, right?
Yeah.
Just let's stop and embrace this as a comic book problem alone. You know, hey girl, why don't you move out of your universe, your dad's universe, and move into my universe so we can date? It's like, I'm sorry? Try it again?
Right.
Or, I'm sorry, you want me to go to a different universe and fight talking gorillas? Alright.
To be fair, if someone said, "Hey Doug, there's a separate universe where you can have superpowers and fight gorillas," I'd be like, "Why am I not there already?"
Where is this dust coming from? And it's just you running down the street going, wait up for me.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
And Zach has not played the DLC.
Well, I mean, playing the DLC is a little...
Yeah.
Might be a little generous. But, yeah.
For the first ever Zelda DLC, it's not bad. By the way, I ordered something on eBay, and I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if it's actually going to arrive to my house. I ordered the NFC tags for all 18 of the amiibos
Okay.
on eBay, and then like 3 days later after I ordered, it's like, it's out of stock, but it already had shipped. So, do I have it or do I not? It's like Schrodinger's NFC tags. Because it's like, I want all the amiibos for the Zelda, but I looked at it. It's like $300 because all the new amiibos are like $50 each now.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's too much.
Yeah. Because like I will need all the Links,
Yeah.
Zelda, so I can get the Twilight Bow.
Yeah.
And then...
Which the Twilight Bow doesn't run out of ammo, right?
No, it does not, and it does not break either.
You're gonna need to borrow that when you,
If it ever shows up. Because it's supposed to show up the 7th to the 27th. Because I bought it on eBay. From China.
Alright, I mean...
To be fair, I've ordered Gundams from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot that I had ordered them. They showed up at my house. I'm like, who the devil ordered models? Oh, no, that was me.
Thank you, past Doug.
Right? Like, I ordered them in like February and they showed up in like end of March. Because that's pass through customs.
That makes sense on some levels. But on
Yeah.
some levels, it don't make sense.
Right?
So yeah, other than that, do anything fun this week?
I feel like there's a story I wanted to tell.
I'm kind of the same way, but I don't remember it. But we'll move on.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of stuff. Have you seen the notes that I wrote?
I looked at them this morning.
Okay. So let's start up with the YouTube roundup. The first one I have is Pacific Rim with health bars. Did you watch it?
Pacific Rim or Pacific Rim with health bars?
Yes.
I've seen both.
Okay. I love it because it's the fight with Otachi.
Yeah.
And if you're not big up on your Pacific Rim lore, it is...
Oh, I will keep everyone updated with the amiibos. I have the Instagram account, so I'll just probably take pictures of them. And, you know, I will see what I can. Can I take the NFC reader that you can buy at GameStop?
Mhm.
If I can't use it, because there's a power save one too, that you can update that. If I can't clone it, and then buy like NFC chips, and then
There you go.
give them away.
There you go. That would be actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So if you're not up on your Pacific Rim lore,
Yeah.
Otachi is the kaiju who comes out right after Gypsy Danger, the Thundercloud,
Right.
Cherno Alpha, and Striker Eureka.
Yeah.
All band together to go defend, I think it's Hong Kong?
Yeah.
To go save Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
And it's like the big brute one.
Yeah. It's not Knifehead.
No.
It was Otachi was the Cat 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And Knifehead was Cat 5.
No, Knifehead was the beginning, so that would have been like Cat 3.
All right. Then what was the end one?
It was Cat 5.
Okay, but what was its name?
I don't remember. It wasn't Leatherback.
No, Leatherback was Cat 4 too.
Yeah.
The fact that we know this off the top of our head.
Well, I mean, it's Godzilla,
All
pretty
right,
much.
Yeah, it's Godzilla. Can we talk real quick about the shirt design I came up with last week after the podcast?
Yes, and I've actually got part of it worked on.
Okay. We definitely need to link other Derrick, Van Dyke,
Yeah.
about this because he made a Facebook post which someone commented, and it kind of reminded me of our shirt. I really want to get make a shirt that on the front says "Praise the Goddess" and underneath it it's the Mothra Motha,
Yeah.
but like the colors, not like in the like isometric moth.
I have Silhouette.
Nice.
Yeah.
Praise the Goddess.
I
Can
like
we
it.
get like little two fairy girls?
I can
You
try.
must come with us.
What was the other one you had?
Facebook Liveception.
That was what it was.
That was from
Last week.
Clayton. No, not Clayton.
Sam.
No, Sam.
Because you were streaming the stream while on the stream.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Pacific Rim with Health.
Pacific Rim. So, like, they're battling, and it looks like Mortal Kombat health bars.
Oh, nice.
So, like, they've got, like, he picks up the shipping containers, and, like, starts beating them, and then at the end, it's a fatality.
Fatality. Nice.
It is lovely.
I love all the hate the Pacific Rim gets. Like, oh, why didn't he just use the sword in the beginning? Because that wouldn't be exciting. Okay, calm down.
Well, actually, there is a reasoning.
It takes a lot of energy.
It takes a lot of energy, and they have corrosive blood.
Yeah.
So when you do cutting damage, you're just spilling the kaiju blue, their ammonia blood,
Yeah.
right onto your.
And the street and the people.
Yeah.
And everywhere.
Whereas with just
Punching.
brawling, it's just
bruising them.
internal damage.
Yeah.
Mostly because their skin is too thick.
I watched. Oh, speaking of hate for something that's not Shakespeare, last week I watched Power Rangers, the new one.
You know what? I like it.
I actually really do like it.
Yeah.
I wasn't I wasn't going into it expecting much.
No,
I
not
was
at all.
like, I mean, I kind of guessed who Rita Repulsa was.
Oh, I mean,
I knew that from the pre-release pictures.
yeah.
I really like this new version of Alpha 5.
Yeah, the Power Rangers.
Yeah, it was like I approve of this, and Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Zordon, he had a lot of emotion through it. This is your team.
Yeah,
It's
I really liked it.
Bryan Cranston.
Oh, right in the feels, Brian.
And I didn't feel like Rita Repulsa was over the top. She was the perfect Power
Well,
Rangers.
the
villain.
thing is, everybody goes, the end of the bad guy, Goldar was poorly done, and Rita Repulsa was just so 2D. And it's like,
it's
you
the Power Rangers.
really remember Power Rangers, right? At least
She
they're
wasn't
not in a
trash-
cardboard box, and Goldar's not in a trash can or a trash bag.
right?
It's like, come on, people. I mean,
I do think that the Megazord could have been used longer.
No, absolutely not.
I mean,
Here's why. In the original Power Rangers, you brought out the Megazord,
episode was about over.
and at that point, you had 10 minutes at max.
Did the Megazord originally have a sword?
Yes.
All right. I kind of didn't like the fact that they had the swords that were the pterodactyls.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, it was just like that feels a little strange. But for the first, I hope there's going to be more Power Rangers films.
There will be, because did you watch post-credits?
Does Google Play have post credits?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They have
The Green.
Green Ranger Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I personally really enjoyed it. I actually watched it twice in one day.
Right.
I watched it once by myself,
Right.
and then I messaged my wife and I was like, "We're watching this tonight," and we watched it again.
Nice. And then I watched Godzilla Final War, my absolute favorite Godzilla film.
Nice. But yeah, people are like, just not good, and it's like,
It's the Power
look,
Rangers.
I mean, it's Power Rangers.
And that's what I was telling one of my bosses before he left the hospital. I'm like, either way, the Power Rangers is going to be good. Here's why. Look at the source material
Right.
and tell me that it's good. And it's like the original Power Rangers was not good.
No, I
It
mean,
was serviceable.
yeah,
Like, I've been bored enough that I've watched the Power Rangers. I'm like, this is not good, but it's entertaining.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and the people look at it, and people more serious than us look at movies.
Cough, James.
Well, no, I say this, but movies don't have to be Shakespeare.
No.
As
If I'm
much as, like-
entertained, I'm excited. Fate of the Furious came out on Google Play.
Yeah,
And it's just like, I didn't get to see it in theaters. And, I mean,
if I'm entertained for 2+ hours, and I don't walk out of there going, "Oh my god, I could have watched paint dry and that would have been entertaining," even as much as I was not loving Alien Covenant,
you were entertained.
I was entertained.
Yep.
Like, I didn't go see The Mummy because I was like, I don't know that I'm going to be entertained. Like,
Apparently, it wasn't good.
no, like the Dooku might not be a thing anymore.
I mean, I kind of hope it is, because then maybe we can get a reboot of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Maybe.
Because, that's the movie that actually made Sean Connery quit acting.
Oh?
Name a film he's done after.
True enough.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm entertained for a couple of hours. I'm not sitting there checking my phone going, God, will this ever end?
Here's my thought. Here's how I figure out my entertainment factor. All right, I figure out how much I make an hour.
Yep.
Then I factor in, like, a game.
That was my other story. Thank you.
If I buy a game and I play it for an hour, I've wasted my money. If I play it from somewhere, and I'm just going to leave it vague, between 3 and 10 hours, it's really good.
Yeah.
That-
you made it.
I've in the time I was playing that game, I made my money back.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
And it's the same way with mobile apps.
Yeah.
Like, I will, like, if a mobile app isn't super needy on ads, it actually is entertaining, I'll drop $3 and pay for coin packs or whatever,
yeah.
because I'm entertained.
Yeah, I totally agree. Let's move on through YouTube outtakes, and then we'll YouTube roundup, and then I'll tell you my other story.
Okay.
Yours was
ASMR latkes from You Suck at Cooking.
okay. First of all, I love
You
that
Suck
guy's
at Cooking.
channel. Yeah.
Yeah. Second of all, this thing, we talk about ASMR a lot and how to make it not seem weird.
Yeah.
This video is the perfect way of, hey, this is ASMR without being like, this is ASMR. It's some person
It's a Russian lady
pretending to cut
pretending
your hair.
Yeah, it's like
And it's like, all right, this is ASMR video of a guy being super sarcastic, cooking.
yeah.
And then you go outside and you scream. Because honestly, who can whisper for that long?
Right. I seen that and I was like, I seen it and I didn't have headphones. And I was like, I'm gonna watch this again when I have headphones. I put in headphones and I was like, it's actually
All right,
ASMR.
this is going to be strange. All right, do you get the ASMR tingles when you're just sitting there? Or do you have to be laying in bed?
When I'm sitting there too.
Okay, because I absolutely cannot get because ASMR is the tingles.
Yeah.
I cannot get it when I'm sitting there. I have to be laying on my stomach.
Nice.
Yeah, because there's like it's just like right in the back. It's like ah.
You're like, yeah, I totally get that.
But it's the perfect way of like
I was
showing
trying to-
someone the ASMR.
I was trying to explain to someone about ASMR, and I'm like, there's not a lot of like. Most of them are like the. It is typically ladies who do it, and for probably good reason of speaking softer.
Right.
And it's like, okay, cool, but then there's like the weird ones where it's like, we're gonna do an alien autopsy on a watermelon. It's like,
So that's what
I'm uncomfortable.
that's when you use YouTube Red, turn it off, suspend disbelief.
I'm just, but then it's like, and he's like in a plague doctor mask, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
I need an adult. But no,
But
it's really good
Yeah.
on how to, like, because I can send it to someone saying, hey, just put headphones on. This is ASMR, essentially. Because it's not just, like, one quote-unquote trigger.
Yeah.
It's like,
It has multiple. It's got the paper sounds and like ting.
yeah, everyone has different things that, make their head go, ugh.
I hate, and I say this with a strong passion, the videos that are like ASMR, and then you tune in, and it's like, no, this is just someone whispering.
Yeah.
This
Well,
isn't.
To
This
be fair,
isn't the
some ASMR triggers like get me more, like the noise. There's like, okay, yeah, that kind of
It's that spike in your I
I
think
think
the neural net.
yeah, I think it has to do with counteract with the buzzing I constantly hear in my ears
Yeah.
because tinnitus.
yeah.
Because when I worked at Amazon, I worked out the truck gate, and semis let on their air brakes really hard when you're standing right there. It's like, you hold out your stop sign. Hey. It's like right in your ear, and you're just like,
Cool.
I'm deaf.
Let me stop that bleeding now. Yep, been there.
Yep.
Okay, the next one. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. The
Yes.
official trailer. Okay, I was not sold on it until this trailer. I was like, you're remaking Jumanji, huh? I mean, I don't know that we need it, but
Right.
then I saw this trailer and I'm like, Kevin Hart, The Rock, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan?
Sign me up. All right, to be fair, I love The Rock as an actor.
Yes.
I love The Rock as a person
Yeah.
because he's just
And Kevin Hart's always funny.
Kevin Hart is funny in certain things. It depends on who he's paired up with. He pairs up really well with The Rock
Yeah.
because they play opposite ends of the spectrum.
One is short and small, and the other one's tall and big.
You right?
Where's the top 2 feet of my body?
And then then Jack Black is just Jack Black.
Yeah. There's a line in the trailer. It was like from Karen Gillan of like, "Where's the rest of my clothes? Why am I in a
Crop top and
mini skirt in the jungle?" And it's like, thank you for addressing that. Everybody had been wondering. But if you didn't watch the trailer, and you should, I'm going to go ahead and say it. They're in a video game.
Yeah.
And I love that because then it lets you do all the action sequence. There's a scene where Karen Gillan like jumps and does a back kick, but ends up like just traveling, like doing the Godzilla drop kick.
Yeah.
You know the Godzilla drop kick.
Yeah.
Like he like runs and then he just slides on his tail for like a mile.
Yeah.
But she does that kind of jump and knocks someone off the motorcycle, and I'm like, that would not be plausible if it were not for the fact that they have acknowledged they're in a video game.
Yes. And I think that happened. There's a scene with hippopotamus.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart gets attacked by a hippopotamus.
Yeah,
Or
I thought it was
Jack
Jack
Black.
Black. I thought it was Jack Black.
And if it hadn't been in a video game, it'd just be like, oh, that's kind of stupid.
But it's like it's in a video game, so it's like, oh, okay. It explains like
It explains the rules.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so things that would normally hurt somebody don't. Why they're wearing certain clothes because they're archetypes.
Yeah.
It's like no one wears that clothes.
No.
But because you're an archetype in a classic video game,
There we go.
of course you will.
Yeah.
I mean, look at old school like Jurassic Park on the Genesis.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's what I kind of imagined this Jumanji looks like if it were an actual real game.
Yes.
And I seriously actually hope that along with the movie, they make a side-scroller, like 16-bit game.
Oh, yeah.
I would love for that. Like an old pixelated, like a Genesis game.
It'd be really cool as if, for like a viral marketing campaign, you remember the original Jumanji board?
Yeah.
How it was wooden
Mm-hmm.
and like the kids found it on the beach?
Yeah.
As if they had like 10 Jumanji boards throughout the world. And if you had the Jumanji board, took a picture of it, and had it like its own individualized, QR code or whatever code, you can get free tickets to the show in LA
That would be cool.
or wherever your country's. If you have it in like Tokyo, go see Tokyo.
I like it.
Because then it would just be like, it's a callback to the original Jumanji.
I like it.
Yeah, and I really hope the kids from the original Jumanji are like teachers in this.
Yeah, because it looks like they're doing the detention thing again as well.
I think detention seemingly is a popular thing this year. Well, the past couple of years.
Yeah, I'll agree. Because we had Power Rangers detention. Something, everything all right?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm just losing my battery.
Okay. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'll probably go see it in theaters.
Yeah.
I wasn't until this trailer, and I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay. What was yours?
It's from Simon and Martinez. People we've watched since 06.
Yeah.
And it was...
Let's clarify. It's not a laugh joke.
No, it's not.
It's one of those where you're like, oh, God.
It's, Martina openly talking about her depression.
Yeah.
And...
I think I've referenced it once or twice.
Yeah, and it's one of those, like... Normally their videos are happy-go-lucky. But
and normally the videos we suggest are even happy-go-lucky.
This is just... I mean, because we've talked quite a bit about just not feeling things.
Yeah, like our own issue. Yeah.
And so it's just like, this is an interesting video especially because in my line of work I deal with some suicidal patients. And at one point in the video Martina says that she had attempted it. And it's like, that's a heavy blow, but it's also like, let's face it, pretty much everyone that I've talked to recently and lately, has dealt with that kind of stuff.
I feel like it's more common than people realize,
but they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, and I think that in the modern culture, it's actually getting more prevalent.
Because because here's the thing: not only is it like the Facebook fear of missing out and all that kind of fun stuff, but it's I don't know how to express this feeling without people thinking I'm going to go nuts.
Yeah, we're in the area in society where it's like it's okay to talk about it, but don't, please.
Yeah,
it's like if you talk about it, people go, oh,
yeah,
and they put you on the edge. They put you on the outside of societal norm or the social norm, and then it's like, well, thanks. Now you're just making it worse.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the things that I've been doing, and this kind of feeds into my other story because it's work dealing.
Right.
I struggle with like anxiety at work.
Yeah.
And I even struggle with depression.
I wouldn't say
truthfully.
that I fully suffer from depression. I have depressive days.
For me, it's more of like it's less severe than others, but it's there. It's still there. Like, I'll be honest and say it's a mild. Not as bad as some people, but it's
anxiety,
a mild depression and anxiety.
Yeah,
because there are days where I'm just sitting at my desk going, "Oh my god, like I can't do this." Like it's just like, it's easy. But I've actually been forcing myself to be more social. It's like by not doing social things at work, it's just putting me more on the edge of the social circle.
Oh yeah.
So then it's like, oh, well, now it's just separated from people.
I've learned just to talk to. I mean, I always talk to people. I've talked to you about just chatting with everybody, but just being not there, but
embracing it.
I mean, story yesterday. I dropped over $100 to buy Jet's Pizza.
Nice.
Like I bought the BLT, I bought pepperoni, cheese, sausage, bread,
the works,
everything. And pretty much everyone I, walked around, me, my buddy, everyone else, we're just like, hey, you want pizza? You want pizza? Come, we have some at the security desk. It's
doing something nice for other people.
Yes, and I'm not doing it for, praise and accolades. I'm doing it so that way, everyone,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, this is going to be like the most PG-13 I've ever said. At work, when I work in a hospital, everyone's going to have a shit day. You're at a hospital for one reason or another.
Yeah.
You're either watching people die, or you're dying.
Or you work there.
And
see number one. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, that's just an honest, that is the reality of things at the hospital.
Yeah. So pizza is like a shining beacon of hope.
I mean, nobody will say, pizza.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless
we had pizza the day before,
right.
and I still ordered pizza. So, I mean, and like I said, it's not that I suffer from long-term depression.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that some days are more depressive than others.
Yeah.
Some days I wake up more anxious than others about work. And even in myself, I have a hard time expressing that because I know people who have
it
been
worse.
diagnosed.
Yeah.
with depression and anxiety and who have legitimately have panic attacks. And I don't want to get in that, I'm anxious about going to work. Because then I feel bad because this other person's like, I'm anxious about everything.
I see that, but I also see it as like,
Misery's not a measuring contest.
yeah, misery's not a contest. Like, what is miserable for one person is not for another.
And I wouldn't necessarily say I'm miserable. I like everyone I work with.
Yeah, no,
My
I
job
totally get what
isn't
you're saying.
awful. It's just, if someone some days offered me, hey, you have the opportunity to bite your own thumb off and you won't have to go to work for the rest of the week, I'd be like, take 2 and that's the rest of the month, right?
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Other story. Let's move off of that.
Yeah, because
take a sharp left turn.
We had a long discussion about that the other podcast.
So at work we're doing our benefits survey.
Right.
Like, what kind of benefits would you like to see next year?
Wait, you have benefits?
Yeah, we do.
Ah, my
I
only
work at
benefit
corporate.
is like prayer.
Your benefit is you get to have a job.
I do need a vacation. I have not had a week vacation in at least 3 years.
We're getting ready to do one.
Yeah.
Like, who commented that?
Yeah, I pretty much have to go. Oh, your wife, by the way. I pretty much have to, beg and plead to get a weekend off to go up to James's.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm not even going to disappoint myself.
Well, you get the 4th of July off, so you get to spend.
I keep forgetting it's 4th of July off.
Yeah.
Because I've not had the 4th of July in like at least 3 years.
You're coming over for a cookout.
Yes.
Yes. So telling my funny story. So
yes.
You get benefits, and one of the things was like, would you rather have a $2,000 bonus, or
for what?
For just like a yearly bonus.
Existing?
Yeah, basically just for working there.
Okay.
$2,000 bonus, which sounds great.
Okay.
I mean, $2,000 stim. I could think of things I could do with that.
Yeah.
Beyond just paying for student loans.
Yeah.
Or a 10% raise.
Permanent.
10% raise.
Take 10% raise.
Yeah, it's only the logical choice.
Because
over time. So, and I had to explain this to people. And let me explain it here, too. Say you make $10.
Okay.
You can, if I hand you $2,000, right?
Right.
You make $10 an hour. How many hours would you have to work to make that 2,000? 200 hours.
Right.
Now, if I give you a 10% raise, which is $1, you are now making $11. So you'll eventually make that $2,000 up.
And then there's still room for more bonuses.
More bonuses. Now, say the next year they offer the same thing and they give you another 10% increase. Now you're looking at $12.10.
Yeah.
So it's just like one of those, you keep getting more money even though you're taking less money in the front.
Yeah, it's not instant gratification.
Right. It's like, if they were like, you only get a $2,000 bonus, I'd be like, cool. I mean, beyond paying off student loans or whatever, like, hey, new streaming computer, done. No questions asked. A desk, done. No questions asked.
Yeah.
I could think of stuff to do with $2,000. But, and that's just a hypothetical number through work.
Yeah.
But they're like, or you can get a raise, and it's like, well, I mean, it's not as fun sounding, but
yeah, I mean, you're going to sit there and
time.
lay in a pile of, $2,000 and just be like,
Right. I mean, what? So even if you were like, okay, I only made $10 and I budgeted my life accordingly,
right.
And I take that $1 and I throw it into a separate savings account. After 2,000 hours, which is what? 80 hours?
200 hours.
No. Well, if it's just $1.
Okay.
It's 2,000 hours to make that.
Right.
So 2,000 hours is how many weeks? 80 hours every 2 weeks. So every month is what? 160
times 12.
I mean, it's a little over
a year and a half.
But it's like, that's a good chunk of money.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's not a lot, but it's something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because, I mean, think about it. $2,000, I could go spend that in an afternoon, and then what?
Oh gosh, if you hand me $2,000 cash and said you have to spend it by the end of the afternoon, otherwise you don't get anything, I'd be like, okay.
Right. And? No, I totally
new car, just right off the bat.
Yeah. But some were like, I want that bonus. And it's like, you want instant gratification, not
Right?
long-term goals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to news. The shadow that you know.
Something that did happen this week. I bought a PS4.
That's right, you did.
A
Didn't
coworker was selling. All right, so funny story. Coworker and her husband, Jessica and her husband.
Yep.
Their kid tore up the PS4 by doing something with the disk drive, so it wasn't running. So I was like, "Hey, I'll buy that old PS4 from you because I can just download games. You know, whatever." All right, cool. Her husband was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna buy another PS4." She was looking for a Father's Day gift. She's looking at all these different things. I'm like, just go get him a PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't even thought about that." So, on the same day she buys him the Pro and gives him the Pro, he buys Buddy's PS4 for $150.
Nice.
They both show up at the house. He's like, "I got this PS4." And,
Her response is, I got you a
I
PS4.
got a PS4 Pro.
Nice.
And, you know, so I bought the PS4.
Nice.
Yeah. The only thing I wish, you could change your PlayStation Network ID.
Oh?
Yeah, you can't do that.
What is yours?
I made it back when we were still PSP days.
Okay.
Gara 378.
Ooh. You.
You're right?
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh. Anyway.
Oh, but someone from work tried to call me just now.
Decline.
Yep.
And
And it wasn't my boss.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, yeah, I'm not answering that.
Yep. Nope. The Shadow of the Colossus remake. The original director submitted ideas for changes, but it looks like, and I'm happy about this. It's just going to be a new visual and updated controls.
I appreciate that.
They were like, we thought about adding more colossi. And someone was like, the story was written for 16, so I think we should probably stick with 16.
I mean, I can see that they might. It would be really cool to, you beat the game and you play one final Colossus that's bigger than the rest.
No, then you get power scaling.
No, that's just, it's at the end of the game. One final Colossus.
No. What I mean is, like, then it's nothing special. It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's like, oh my god, it's not Kakarot. It's Raditz.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so powerful. Nope. Wait, Nappa's more powerful. Nope. Wait, Vegeta's more powerful. Oh, wait, Great Gozu Vegeta is more powerful. Oh, wait, now it's Frieza. Now it's the Ginyu Force.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's Captain Ginyu. Oh, nope, now it's Frieza.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, now it's Frieza Form 2. Oh, nope, now it's Frieza version 3. And it's like, okay, you're just making them incrementally more powerful till eventually you're just going to be facing up against God.
And now they are. The God of Destruction.
Yeah, and now we have that. But guess what? Oh, nope, now there's someone more powerful. It's like, stop.
But I'm just saying,
now it's Frieza. Gold. It's like,
I'm just saying that the final Colossus could be really interesting. It's you could have it, you climb up it, it starts flying.
there already is a Colossus that flies.
So I mean, just like one final that has all the other mechanics.
I could see it, but I'm also glad that they're like, no, just
I mean,
update the
'cause then they could
graphics.
just
and
use
controls.
that as you beat the game. There's no incentive to actually go do this because it is harder than all the rest.
Yeah,
You beat that
we
one,
have enough games that are.
and then just like, oh, we're gonna continue the Shadow Colossus story in a different game,
I think that actually cheapens the story. Then
or from a different perspective. What if?
I can see it.
What if I forget the girl's name? We're just gonna call her the bride.
Yeah,
What if
I
the
don't actually think she even has a name.
What if the bride had her own storyline?
I think that cheapens a masterpiece.
No.
I don't know.
She woke up and seen him transform into the beast. Into the demon.
Maybe.
She could theoretically try to be finding a way to turn him back. And do the old supernatural, oh,
Sam dies. Bring him back. Now Dean dies. Bring him back. Now both of them die.
exactly.
No, I totally get that. Well, I guess we'll see as more time comes.
Yeah.
StarCraft Remastered gets a release date.
When?
August 14th.
Dude, that's like the day before our birthday.
It is not
And
just like the day before. It actually
It is.
is the day. And do you want to know how much it's going to be released for?
$20.
$15 US.
I don't have a computer that runs it.
It will be able to run on Mac.
I mean, I'm excited.
Let me read. The updated version of the classic RTX brings together the original, or not RTX, RTS. Brings together the original game and its Brood War expansion. So it's going to be one.
Right.
Adding improved looks, 4K resolution support, multiplayer support, and modern features such as stat tracking and cloud save. That said, if you want the 1998 experience, you can switch back at any time.
Oh, yeah.
The game will also be compatible for those who still play the original versions, which are available for free, allowing for multiplayer between generations of the game. Pre-ordering the game will get you 3 building skins, while anyone who buys it will receive a new co-op commander, Alexei Stukov, and 3 player portraits for StarCraft 2.
Will I get Overwatch skins?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy it because I love StarCraft.
Yeah,
and StarCraft.
Did you play Wings of Liberty?
You know what? I didn't. My computer ended up crashing,
right?
And my Mac doesn't support it.
No.
But I love the original. It's where we cut our teeth on really computer gaming as a whole.
I played Heart of the Swarm and Wings of Liberty.
Heart of the Swarm looked really fun.
It was fun.
I think I did play Wings of Liberty.
Yeah.
I didn't play Heart of the Swarm. Or Legacy of the Void.
Yeah.
But I was excited for it. I watched every minute of it.
Yes. You know who I miss on YouTube? Husky.
StarCraft Husky.
Why did he quit?
I don't know. I think that's personal reasons.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Moving on. Do you know about Guardian Con?
Apparently, it's Destiny Con.
Destiny fan event raised over $1 million for charity.
Nice.
The 2-day event.
They raised $1 million in 2 days.
Yeah, for St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Good for them. Where was it held?
It was in Florida, I believe. One of the things is if they got over a certain amount, I guess, was a charitable donation. Some of the big Destiny players who've been playing since day one,
right,
for charity, actually deleted their day one Guardian.
Oh,
just think about that, though.
That make. All right. So, funny story. I looked at my purchases on my PS4. I have the entire collection because I bought it when it came out day one.
Nice.
So I was like, I don't have the Taken King and I don't have Rise of Iron, but I have everything up to that point.
Nice.
On my PS4.
Nice.
I can't do anything because I don't have Rise of Iron or Taken King.
Nice. But yeah, I seen some of that and I was like, that's really tough.
Yeah.
Like, I've played MMOs before, like, just thinking about it, like, I'm still on some level sad about, like, Phantasy Star Online characters gone.
Right.
That were, like, level 200.
Yes.
It's like, I'm sad about that, but I've not played the game for years.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't imagine being, like, one of the huge Destiny
players.
Did
they store their items?
Well, they probably did.
Okay. I mean, that makes it less, like...
But think about it, like, it's one of those, like, that's been your character since day one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the specifics on it, but can you just imagine
I'm guessing, Team KK was there.
I don't rightfully know.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of it. But I was just seeing that and I was like, you know what? $1 million in 2 days.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
For Destiny.
Yeah.
One thing. I don't know. To me, that was really impressive, and it went to a good research hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, Namco Museum for the Nintendo Switch. I'm actually really excited about that.
I like Namco Museum. I remember having the GameCube game.
Right. And it adds Pac-Man Versus.
Huh.
It's one player plays in handheld mode, while the other 3 play in TV mode.
Okay, alright, so you have to have 2 Switches.
Yeah. Pac-Man Versus, originally on GameCube, pits 3 players controlled ghosts against a 1-player controlled Pac-Man.
Nice.
I know. Local multiplayer with 4 players requires 2 separate Nintendo Switch consoles, and a representative told IGN the player controlling Pac-Man will use their Switch in tabletop mode. Controlling Pac-Man with 1 Joy-Con, while the other 3 players chasing Pac-Man can control ghosts on the second Switch in TV mode using the remaining 3 Joy-Con controllers.
Huh.
I'm excited about that. Like, yeah. I love Namco Museum.
Let's face it, the Switch this year has been a juggernaut of gaming.
Oh yeah. Games is going to be released as Pac-Man, Dig Dug,
Yes.
Galaga, Rolling Thunder 2, and Splatterhouse. And it'll be available to purchase $30 on July 28th.
That is the July 20th, you said?
July 28th.
Okay, so it is after Splatoon.
Yes.
All right.
That might be an issue for it.
I don't think so.
I don't. Well,
The Switch has proved itself as a party-style game.
okay, I can see it.
I mean, because, last time we went up to James's, we didn't get to play much Switch because we're all busy. James was busy getting, twisting his hand.
Yeah.
God. But no. It's fun.
Yeah.
Someone literally just also texted me if I'm bringing the Switch to the party this afternoon.
No.
I mean, it's
yes, it will be there. No, I'm not bringing it though.
right. That's like, let me take away. It's someone's 2-year-old, their kid's birthday party.
Yes, I am. I just was gonna hand over the piece of $300 piece of technology to a 2-year-old.
Right? Like, it's no. I mean, that's like let me. If I'm gonna sit there and play my game at someone else's kid's birthday party, I'm just gonna show up, say hi, and leave.
Yeah. Hi. Bye.
I mean, because I consider myself not awesome, but that's just a rude thing to do.
Yeah.
Let me show up and play, be absorbed into my own world.
I mean, granted, I did play my DS on my own daughter's first birthday for a little while.
Yeah. Here's the thing: your kid.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna go hit the can. And meanwhile, you're playing Castlevania.
It was Fire Emblem. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, the Hyperkin Smart Boy turns your phone into a Game Boy Color.
Hey.
It's only compatible with certain Android devices, but it actually does work with original Game Boy Color cartridges.
What?
Yes.
How much is this thing?
It's like $60. All right. It's available to purchase for $60, and you'll need to. The issue is you'll need an Android phone with Samsung S8 line or upward.
I don't have the S8.
The Smart Boy features an includable battery which lasts 5 hours and can be charged with the game. The phone itself, start and select button, an 8-way 8 D-pad, and 2 action buttons. It's compatible with other apps and games like Google Play's Game Boy Advanced apps.
Here's my thought. I mean, this is just me. I can go on eBay and buy a backlit Game Boy Color or an SP.
Yeah. I've honestly thought about getting like a Game Boy Micro.
Oh, Game Boy Micro is the best.
Yes.
But here's the thing, like, let's face it, we're in the age of emulators. There's no reason for me to need that.
No, not really. I think it's the idea of having classic cartridges.
Classic things always sound better, like, oh, I'm going to plug in the old NES and we're going to relive some, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's face it, it sucks.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Original Mario sucks. It's good, but it sucks.
The event of plugging it in and everything makes it go, oh my god, I don't want to even play this anymore.
I was plugging in the PS4 last night, and I was sitting there grumbling, swearing under my breath, because it is complete garbage. Alright. PS4, you plug it in. Setting up Wi-Fi connection. Logging in. Doing this. Doing that. Do you want to have internet settings? You
need an update.
Here's the thing when I plugged in my Switch. Login. Cool. Done.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I didn't need to take 20 minutes. Like, I was going to buy a game yesterday. And two, games that are expensive. Horizon Zero Dawn, $60. Dark Souls 3, $60. I understand games are expensive. But for something I can't play anywhere I want, the Switch has spoiled me.
I know.
It's like,
do I want to do that?
$60 for Horizon Zero Dawn. I bought the damn thing for $150.
Yeah.
I could buy 2 games for almost as much as I bought the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And I can't play it while I'm sitting in the bathroom. I can't play it waiting on work. I can't play it when I'm going to the doctor. I can't play it on a car drive.
Right?
And it was just like, I have to play it at home.
Ugh, I have to sit on my couch and play it.
That being said, I can't wait to get Final Fantasy X again.
Right.
That entails Symphonia.
There you go.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
There are days where I'm like,
I was whining that I literally plugged it in, looked at the games that I had could buy online. I'm like, well, that's absolute crap. It's $60. Plugged it in, made sure it worked, started playing my Switch.
right.
Because like I don't have I don't have the games. I don't have PS Plus still yet either.
Yeah.
I plan on getting it just for a little while at least.
Yeah.
So I mean, when we go to GameStop this afternoon, I'm getting the card.
Yeah. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle gets a collector's edition.
Right.
Exclusive. GameStop exclusive. $100. It will include a 6-inch figure of it looks like a Rabbid Mario.
Right.
A set of cards and a CD soundtrack.
I'm excited for this game.
I'm not excited for that collector's edition though.
I mean, I'd want to see what would be on the CD.
It's like a music CD. It's like soundtrack.
I mean, yeah, I would want to hear what it is first.
You know, I'm starting to get past the collector's editions.
Except Destiny.
I was gonna say, that being said, I still need to pre-order the Destiny the collector's edition because the beta is supposed to be happening next month.
Nice.
But it's like
Next month is in July or August?
Next month, I think in July.
Okay, because July today.
It is July officially. But for me, I'm just like, it's just knickknacks to like stack places.
You have a 2-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and it's like,
and I have 2 cats.
I have a 2-year-old cat.
Dude, no, my cat's almost like 3 now.
But it's like,
yeah, 3.
I don't want these knickknacks to pile around the house because I'm not going to do anything with them.
No.
That's why I like amiibos, because you can actually do something with them.
Right.
But at the same time, I also don't collect amiibos.
No.
So I'm like, all right, fine. Have you heard about the new Batman movie? Now, I say we're not going to talk a lot about this, but I thought you might be interested in it. The Batman, director Matt Reeves, promises a noir-driven detective movie.
I'm excited.
Me too. That's all we're really going to talk about it. Because we're not a film podcast, but you know, James
from the Film Play podcast
is. Now this one we will talk about because I love this. The new Hellboy reboot.
Yes, the Golden Goddess or something like that.
It will embrace practical effects, and it has an R rating.
Good. I've read most of the BPRD comics.
And they are not PG-13.
No. I mean, you deal with demons and the occult. Of course it's not PG-13.
Yeah. If you're PG-13, you're doing a disservice. Now, that being said, the Ron Perlman original Hellboy, it's pretty good.
I like him. The more I watch 2, the better it gets.
Okay. But I'm excited for it.
Oh, yeah.
Moving past that. Some of these I'm just like, I wanted to mention them, but we're not going to. Like this one, it's a quick mention, but then we're not talking about it.
Right.
Tremors star Kevin Bacon back for TV sequel of the horror movie. We're getting a Tremors TV series part 2X. Because there was a Tremors TV series before.
Yes. I quote Tremors and Starship Troopers all the time.
Yeah.
I have walked out of a hold, and they didn't tell me anything, and I was denied critical need to know information.
Right. It is supposed
and I may have yelled, you messed with the wrong rec room.
It's supposed to be set 25 years after the 1990 flick fell off.
Hey, guess what? 1990 was over 25 years ago. They don't need to pretend it's in the future.
I know.
It's actually like 2 years in the past.
By this point, yes, you're not wrong. But Kevin Bacon will be returning as his character Valentine Mickey.
Will Bert be back in it?
I don't know. I'm both simultaneously.
But wait, will Reba be in it?
That's strong. Probably no.
Because here's my thought. Here's my thing. Reba is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love the TV show. Like, if that's on TV and I'm at work, it's being watched. That and the Golden Girls.
right? Okay. Here's something that falls more in line with our stuff.
You mean Reba's not? Can it be?
You know how some games kind of get dumbed down when they come to America because, let's face it, we're kind of dumb gamers on occasion.
I mean, speak for yourself.
Monster Hunter is not getting dumbed down.
Okay, I didn't expect it would.
Apparently, some of the previous incarnations, like they had like hitboxes for monsters made bigger, like how fast you had to react was longer. The director was like, "No, we're not dumbing it down. You people will just have to figure out how to play the game we designed."
Yeah.
And I'm like, good, because I mean, if we're being honest, Monster Hunter's hard.
Oh, dude, it is.
It's hard, and I'm like, and I seen that, and I was like, oh my god, have I been playing a dumbed down version?
You mean I've been playing the child version?
Oh my god, it's like finding out the big table at Thanksgiving was still the kiddie table.
Right? But let's face it, I love Monster Hunter.
No, me too. I'm like,
I'm really hoping that they resend and say that they're gonna bring Double X to America.
I don't know.
It'd make my day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. We've talked about Monster Hunter numerous times, a lot, and I assume and I believe we will be talking about it more as time moves forward.
Oh, I believe we will too.
So I'm going to cut that short because we got a little more stuff.
Yes.
Okay. The Nintendo reveals the classic Mini Super Famicom for Japan, and I decided to cover this article instead of the Mini Super Nintendo, because this one I like the Super Famicom better.
Why is that?
Colorful.
I do like
Super Nintendo is just like this purple color, whereas like the Famicom had the red and the yellow and the blue.
Oh, here's my thing. And this is good. We mentioned this when the NES the classic NES came out.
Why would I want to buy it? This is $80. Why would I want to pay $80 for something I've totally not been totally emulating at all in the past 10 years?
I can get Retro Pie, pretty much get every NES game, every SNES game, every N64 game, every Sega game.
And still have money to go to lunch.
Still have money to go to lunch and go get some really crappy soda and candy.
Yeah. Now I do want to mention what games it has on there,
Star Fox 2.
So you can see if they're missing anything that you think.
Okay.
Star Fox 2.
Got it.
Contra 3.
Okay.
Super Mario Kart. Zelda Link to the Past.
Always.
F-Zero.
Yes.
Super Metroid.
Yes.
Super Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
Super Soccer.
Okay.
Fire Emblem.
Right on.
For the Famicom, it has Panel de Pon.
Okay.
The Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
All right.
Donkey Kong Country.
Always.
Mega Man X.
Yes.
Kirby Superstar.
All right.
Final Fantasy 3 or 6 if you're a pleb.
Okay.
Or Final Fantasy 3 if you're a pleb.
You're going alphabetically, correct?
No.
Okay.
Star Fox.
All right.
Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
Okay.
Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Right on.
Super Mario World.
All right.
Secret of Mana.
Yes.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Okay.
That's it.
They're missing Chrono Trigger.
They're missing Chrono Trigger.
They're missing Rocky and Pocky.
And
they're missing Breath of Fire.
Breath of Fire. They're missing Secret of Mana. No, they have Secret of Mana. I'm sorry. Illusion of Gaia.
Yes.
Rocky
and Pocky.
Yeah. But I was just like, all right. I mean, let's be honest. I'd probably play Super Mario Kart. Have you went back and played Super Mario Kart?
I have.
It is painful.
Very. I really wish Mario Kart 8 had a mode where you played 8-bit graphics, like the 16-bit graphics.
Yeah. The only ones that I could think to be excited about was Link to the Past.
Yep.
F-Zero.
Yep.
Super Metroid.
Yep.
Donkey Kong Country.
Yes.
Mega Man X.
Yep.
Kirby.
Yep.
Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Yoshi's Island and RPG Legend of Seven Stars.
Yep.
And Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
It's like 10 games. I'm not spending $80 on 10 games.
No.
Like, I love the idea, but it's like, it's just one more thing for me to plug in.
Right?
And that sounds like a first world problem, but I'm like...
They really just need to say, all right, we're going to make the Switch. We're going to have the Virtual Console.
Yep.
and we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna release game packs. You want classic RPGs? Here's a classic
We
RPG
got 'em.
pack.
Here's what I think. And now, that being said, if they said for $100 you get this physical item, but when we release the virtual console, you get a discount on the other on the same games for digital, or you get a download code.
Yes.
I pay for it right there. No, I can't claim that idea. I was listening to the Dude Soup podcast, the Funhouse podcast, and I think James said it. I was like, that's actually kind of a cool idea.
You know, it'd be really cool
If they didn't continue to do this every year.
that too. And they said, for $100 or $80, your Switch you'll have the virtual console, but for $80 you can buy the specially themed Switch dock that looks like a Super Nintendo.
And it goes right into the slot.
Yep.
I would.
Your controllers, your two Joy-Cons, like you know how you can plug in two Pro controllers?
Yeah.
They will look like SNES controllers. They will go into the classic looking port, and they will be pretty much your Joy-Con Pros and look like the controllers.
Yes. Now, I believe it should be like you should plug it in, but it's still wireless.
Yes. Well, I mean, even they can do both. That's how it charges.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Because then you can be like, oh, whatever.
That would be really nifty. But as far as like buying it for the sake of the games,
yeah,
no. I can put an emulator on here, get a wireless controller. Heck, I think my Pro controller will connect to this.
Yeah.
So I can just play games wherever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't need to spend $80 on that.
I grumbled setting up my PS4. I am tapped out of HDMI because I have an HDMI splitter.
Me too.
Like, I'm tapped out.
Me too. Okay, moving on to anime news. The Anime Strike announces its summer anime lineup.
Okay.
It includes Katsugi, Love and Lies, Dive, which is from the Free series, Sweet Swim Iwatobi.
Right on.
Altair, The Record of the Battles, Vatican Miracle Examiner, Maiden Abyss, Welcome to the Ballroom. That's the ballroom dancing themed anime, which I am excited about it. Hirojime, My Hero, Princess Principal, Light in the Cleon, and Hellgirl 4. Huh. Amazon Strike requires a Amazon Prime membership and an additional subscription priced at $4.99 per month.
I already have Amazon Prime.
There you go.
Do I need...
No. I'll just wait for it to hit Hulu.
Crunchyroll?
Hulu or Crunchyroll.
No, see, here's the thing. My fiance is a huge anime fan. She pretty much watches nothing but anime.
I can understand that. I'm somewhat on there.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie, grows tiresome.
It's
lots of Japanese yelling.
That's honestly why I'm starting to get, like, it sounds weird, but I'm almost getting into more shoujo anime, which is like very like school life, slice of life.
No, that kind of irritates me. I hate. Sometimes there are some really, like, they're really cool shows, but then they have really grating voices on occasion. It's like, all right, can your character be mute or something?
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of high-pitched Japanese girl yelling.
Yeah. I can get it.
It shoots my nerves. I can't handle it sometimes.
Please, my nerves.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
Just no.
Here's something you'll be excited about, and so am I. Rick and Morty, Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland finally reveal Season 3's premiere date, and it's July 30th.
Yep.
I'm excited for it. Did you see episode 1 of Season 3?
No.
It explains how he got out of prison.
Hopefully they'll re-air that.
They will, I'm sure. Or you can find it online, so I watched it.
Yeah.
But they done that during an April 1st Rick and Morty stream. So everybody's like, oh, it's just reruns. And then, like, the last one they aired was the new one. And everybody's like, wait, what?
Yep. I knew about it. It was just like one of those, like, ugh.
It was called the Rick Shank Redemption.
Yep.
But yeah, July 30th. And it's going to be 10 episodes long.
I dig it.
So I'm excited for it.
I mean, that's about the average season length.
Yeah, it was average season 2. I am so excited for it.
Yeah.
I love Rick and Morty. At first, when I first seen the first episode, I was like,
This is
isn't
stupid.
great. And then I just watched. I was like, okay, but my friend suggested it. I'm gonna sit down, shut my mouth, and watch this series. And now I love
It's
it.
funny.
I think I watch it like every couple of months.
Yeah.
The whole series. Okay. I've got two stories similar.
Are they more live action anime adaptations?
One of them might be. The other one is a stage play. Thank you very much. That's somehow worse. Digimon Adventure Try is getting a stage play. The look on your face. I read that and I was like, I feel like this is going to be a weekly thing now.
How are they going to do like Agumon?
They're going to be in costume. Now, in defense, the actors look great. The actors are not always the problem. But apparently the Digimon characters are going to be Agumon, Gabumon, Piomon, Tentomon, Palmon, Gomamon, Patamon, Tailmon. Which I am not a Digimon viewer, so I probably will watch Try just to
I like Digimon.
just
I like Try. I will not watch this.
it's a
Because
stage
I can only imagine a dude, like this grown 40-year-old dude with a gut going, I'm Agumon! And you're just like, nope, I'm done.
I'm out. I want to leave the universe now, please.
I don't even want to go to the digital world anymore. Can we go back? Can we just get another Mega Man series?
Right. Okay.
Because we're in the digital era now, where that could just be like, that's like 3 years away from now. Not like back in the 90s, where it's like, that could literally be like 100 years from now.
Right. Netflix released another trailer for Death Note.
I like William Dafoe as Ryu.
Me too. That was about the only redeeming thing.
Like, I mean,
okay.
for a concept, if I did not know what Death Note was, it might be cool.
I have several problems with it only because I've watched every minute of the anime.
That's the thing. Because you know what it is, that's not what it is.
And I think it's mostly because it's like the pretentiousness of they're trying to reboot it but use the same characters.
It's like,
Instead of just going, hey guys, you know what? It's a different story. Same Shinigami, whatever, fine, whatever. Ryu, totally here. And we have a new guy who's calling himself Kira because he was inspired by light. And we have a new L because he was inspired by L. Fine. Whatever. But it's like they're going, no. It's the same story, just in a different place with different people. And L now makes a public speech instead of just hiding behind a computer and being secretive.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, if it turns out, and the trailer may not be portraying it right, if it turns out it's just a new Kira and a new L because they're inspired by what happened and they want to take over. Great, awesome. He wants to be the new god. He wants to be the new Kira and lead the
world
cult of Kira. Fine. And this character stands up and is like, I am the new L, which if you've watched the series, you know that L was not the only one.
Yeah.
L was raised in like an orphanage that was adopted by a corporation to make him the smartest person ever.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also an R.
Yeah.
I believe it was an R.
M.
It was M. But
N,
like,
N.
was it N?
It was N.
Okay. It was one of those.
Yeah.
It was a letter.
It was the very end of the alphabet. But here's my thing, like,
it's like, okay, but if you want to become a new L, fine, whatever. The trailer is not depicting that, so it feels like they're like, hey, remember all those characters we love? Yeah, they're in this, but they're not the same.
It's kind of like, I've had meatloaf before. If I go, if your wife comes home and says, hey guys, I brought home meatloaf, and she throws a plate of pizza on the table, I'd be like, that ain't meatloaf.
Yeah. Or she throws hamburgers and goes, well, it's all there. It's just different.
Yeah, it's not breadcrumbs. It's just full bread. It's not a loaf. It's a bun.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, the William Dafoe, though.
Oh, my God.
I'm excited for William Dafoe. William Dafoe is a great villain, or not so much even a villain.
He has a great presence.
Yes.
Him and J.K. Simmons. They made the original Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was going to say, William Dafoe as Green Goblin was...
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was probably the best part of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I seen this and I was like, oh, like the trailer makes it look like Death Note meets Final Destination.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, Final Destination is trash. It's interesting trash.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's still trash.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, all right, I mean, I guess fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seen that and I was like, I'm not happy about this. But I'll probably watch it all and complain about it every minute.
Oh yeah.
Next story, cleansing our palate of that. Dragon Ball Super anime reveals key visual and promo video for the Tournament of Power. It's a new arc they're running through in Dragon Ball's Super.
I always dig Dragon Ball.
10 people are competing like in this ultimate tournament, and it's like Frieza, Goku, Gohan, Android 17 and 18, Krillin, Tien,
Right.
and Kami.
All right, where's Broly in all this?
I don't know that Broly's in it. I'm loading up the thing that shows it, but it's talking about who all is involved. But it's apparently like the Budokai. It looks like Frieza, Krillin, 18, 17, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Kami. Looks like it's Piccolo and Tien.
Nice. Is
like,
Beerus running it?
I don't rightfully know because I'm not caught up on Super.
All right.
I need to catch up on it.
Okay.
But I am actually I was like, oh, that's super cool. But it's like the
Martial
Budokai.
arts tournament.
Huh?
Martial arts.
Yeah, it's
tournament.
like the Budokai. I'm like, all right, cool. That looks like it should be pretty fun. I worry that they're gonna be like all these characters, and then we're gonna introduce someone new, and oh, they are more powerful. And it's like,
I hope they bring back Cell for another round.
He's not in it. Apparently.
Supercell.
He's
Just call him Supercell.
He's
Mitochondria, his powerhouse, the cell. Goku, we meet again. I don't know who you are. I'm Mitochondria, the powerhouse of Cell. Cell?
Was that from Abridged?
No, I
Oh.
made that up.
Oh, that sounded really good though. Have you heard about the anime called The Dragon Dentist?
I don't want to. No, stop it.
Let me read this story.
No, nope, not listening. La la la.
Even mighty dragons can get cavities, and Nanako has been newly assigned to protect the teeth of the guardian dragon of her country. One day, she discovers an enemy soldier is resurrected from the inside of a dragon tooth, a phenomena which legend says foretells disaster. In a land ravaged by war, what does fate have in store for the dragon dentist, Nanako, and her new apprentice? Excuse me, Mr. Dragon, have you been flossing?
My only response
Your
is-
gums are bleeding, sir. I can tell you've been lying to me, too.
My only response is from the Persona 4.
No fighting.
No fighting. Nanako, get daddy a beer. Really?
I've got a case to cover. A tasty case. Who wants to talk about murder? I actually watched that yesterday.
Nice.
I was like, all right. But I seen that and I was like, The Dragon Dentist. Can't say it is an original.
No, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know.
Like, I just don't even know, man.
I can see
I
Kelly
just-
watching it later. And just like, dude, this is the Dragon Dentist. I'm like, okay.
Alrighty then.
This is me developing a drinking problem. No, I mean, they're trying new stuff.
I was like, I always appreciate new anime. 'Cause
Oh,
otherwise, if we here's the thing.
'Let's formulate the idea right now. got angelic proctologist, endoscopy tech.
There you go.
Excuse me, Mr. Kami, I need to put this camera up your butt. It's to prevent polyps. Even gods get polyps.
I have a better one. The demonic phlebotomist.
Oh my god. What else? Leviathan tonsillectomist.
It's a little weak.
Leviathan OBGYN.
Hey, there you go. I have one. The the Nephilim immunologist.
Oh my god.
Are we done?
The
Unless you can come up with something better.
extraterrestrial dietitian.
Ooh. I might have something better. The Ooh, I just need to come up with a creature. The cycloptic fitness instructor.
Ooh, I got one even better. The extra dimensional life coach. No. Homeopathic instructor. Now take these crystals to align your chi.
Take these crystals to align your chakras. What?
Right?
I got it. Here it is.
All right.
The manga company's chiropractor.
There you go.
So you get the Yube draw from every manga ever.
There you go.
Now, Naruto, your back is just wrong.
It sounds like bubble wrap when you move.
Goku, oh my god, your spine, it's like in a question mark.
It's in a Z. Dragon Ball is the only Z around here. It's your spine.
It's your scoliosis.
Right?
But Kami's been healing me. The sensu beans. I don't think
That's not covered on your medical plan.
Sir, your HMO doesn't cover that. It's going to be an out-of-pocket deductible. You have not met your family deductible yet, okay? How is that possible? You use sensu beans to heal everything. Of course you don't meet your deductible.
Right?
You have to spend $5,000 out of pocket before your insurance will pick it up. But the sensu beans cover everything. Yeah. But why are you here then?
Yeah, right?
Anyway, moving forward.
Goku has problems peeing. He has to go to the endoscopist. Your prostate's all swollen. Try to cut down on salts. What?
Kami!
Why?
Anyway, moving forward from this abomination of a conversation.
Kakashi's brachtology.
Okay, couple games coming out. Excel World versus Sword Art Online Millennium Twilight on June 7th for PS4 and Vita. I don't know. Sword Art Online. It's
Don't
trash.
care.
Sword Art Online, we can all admit, it's not great. But it's good.
I don't care.
How about Kirby's Blowout Blast on 3DS?
Dude, yes, I care about that.
And Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age, July 11th.
Yes, not technically this week, but I'm super excited for it.
I thought that was already out.
Nope.
What was it we were looking at the store? I thought we were looking at Final Fantasy something.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are the upcoming games.
Yep.
And then the Netflix pick of the week. How long have we been going? The Netflix pick. I feel like our podcast just get longer and longer.
It does.
And that's good.
Yeah.
It's natural. The Netflix pick of the week for me is Under the Sun.
What did I pick?
You picked Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
Okay.
I finally watched Cowboy Bebop this week.
Nice. I need to do that.
I watched it work.
Do you know what the Under the Sun is?
Nope.
It is a documentary about North Korea.
Huh.
talking about how it's basically like
How is old glorious leader doing?
Well, if you listen to the news, which is all they talk about, it's like, we have a nuclear missile. Yeah, but do you?
Right.
Anyway, this documentary, it's like these producers went to go do a documentary there under instruction, with the permission. But you know how like they do the parading people around and like, let me make sure that your footage is fine and everything. It wrote it onto 2 different flash drives,
Right.
on SD cards. And so they popped one out before they handed it over, so they deleted only half the footage.
Huh.
So the other half, it actually has like people practicing and like practicing being happy, basically.
Huh.
So it like reveals, hey, this is what it's really
What
like.
if that's just American propaganda and North Korea is literally the best place on earth? Do you ever think about things like that?
Yeah, on occasion, yeah, it's like, oh my god, like we're no longer just the Red Scare, where it's like, let's have a giant photo of Stalin taking over the universe. It's like, no, we're in the age of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And bite-sized media, and it's like, oh my god, we just upgraded our propaganda to where the point is we don't know the propaganda from the news.
Yep.
Anyway, moving past that, because we're not a news podcast, never will be.
Nope.
Although I've had to turn off NPR.
Right.
Every day, it's like, I don't remember. Okay, this is as political as I'll get. I don't remember it being like this under President Obama
Or
Bush.
Bush.
It was like every day. It's like, and today in the news, it's like, oh god, what did he do? What did Twitter do? Oh my god, just make it stop.
Right.
It's every day. I listen to NPR every day on my way to work, and I'm like, oh my god, just stop, man. Take a holiday. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it just never ends. It's like, and in today's news, this is new, and it's not just retreading. It's like, all right, enough.
Right. And that's my thing. It's like,
Maybe I just didn't pay attention enough.
No, I don't think that there was as much controversy. And we love to talk about controversy.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I got it. Like, healthcare, whatever, Obamacare, whatever. Like
The Affordable Care Act, actually.
Corporate care, whatever. It like doesn't affect my day-to-day living. Now it's like every day in the news, Trump did this. Oh boy.
Right.
One day closer to nuclear annihilation.
Move the doomsday clock up pretty significantly on election day.
It's just now spinning around. It's a ceiling fan somewhere.
It's had to sound great on sound.
Yep.
I think that actually is going to get ready to wrap up the end of our podcast. Our main one. Then we have the post show
exclusive to Facebook.
So yes, if you want, you can listen. You go to our website, gamingandchillpodcast.squarespace.com.
Yep.
I'm actually thinking about doing some significant upgrades.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. Twitter at gaming_in_chill.
Yep.
Pretty active on that.
I'll try to be.
Instagram, Gaming and Chill Podcast. And if you're watching right now, it's facebook.com/gamingandchill.
And we release YouTube videos.
Yeah, and we release them onto YouTube as well. And you can get our shirts at cafepress.com/gamingandchill. Doug was actually working and wearing one of our new Doug shirts. Yep. And there's one that's Derrick as well.
Yeah.
I haven't ordered it yet, so.
Shame.
I know. So that's actually going to wrap up the main podcast. Stay tuned for the post show if you're a Facebook Live viewer.